Aquabike World Championship is in Viverone, located in Biella province of Italy's northwestern region of Piedmont. Viverone is truly a gem, tucked away at the foothills of the Alps, with its wonderful vineyards, greenery, mountains, churches, and unique history. Viverone attracts everyone, from sports enthusiasts to pilgrims, located on the Via Francigena pilgrim route to Rome, drawing tens of thousands of devout visitors every year. Located near Milan and Turin, Viverone is a popular getaway for northern Italians. The area is spotted with wonderful mansions and properties, and the lake is emerging as a major venue for all manner of water sports events. Having already hosted the European Championship for the first time this year, Viverone also hosted the World Championship on the shores of beautiful Lake Viverone to kick the season off with a bang. There were 43 riders from 13 countries lined up for the Italian Grand Prix, with some of the strongest riders in the world once again competing this season as the championship entered its 19th year running under the UIM flag. The season started in Sanya, China, where round one of the freestyle was held. After Italy, riders will head to the Far East in Liuzhou, China. The Aquabike Tour then goes to the Middle East for two Grand Prix, first in Doha, Qatar, then in Abu Dhabi. Riders compete in three Aquabike categories: men's and ladies ski division GP1, freestyle, and runabout GP1, which features the biggest and most powerful bikes on the tour. This is round one of 2013 for the ski and runabout divisions, and round two of the freestyle. The objective here, to kick off the season with maximum points on the way to the world title. There's a maximum of 50 points on offer for the two heats in each class, with the second heat having priority in the event of a tie. Runabout F1 is the Blue Ribbon event, featuring powerful machines that hit speeds of up to 200 kilometers an hour. In ski, the bikes are lighter and more agile. Riders race standing, and it's physically and technically very demanding. The freestyle is a big crowd pleaser, and some of these riders seem to defy the laws of physics. Multiple world champion and current world number 2 Cyril Lemoine is one of the big contenders.
Alors nous avons un petit peu préparé cette saison avec une machine.
We've prepared for this season with a very high performance machine. I've been competing with a Sea-Doo for years, and it's very powerful. As we saw in the qualifying yesterday, everything's going well, but it's going to be a very long season. Reliability will be a key factor, and the important thing is to start off with a strong result, but remain cautious as it's the first race of the year. I think this year we'll see some great racing, as there are great riders competing at a high level. There are my fellow Frenchmen Francois Midori and Teddy Pons. Then there are the Italians Mattia Fracasso and Lorenzo Benaglia, who are always strong top contenders, and there will be some big competition between us. I think there will be a lot of thrills this year, and we'll see a superb season. Lemoine has a point. 2011 world champion Fracasso is already off to a great start, having won the European Championship this year. He'll have to beat defending world champion Francois Midori, who was uncharacteristically off the pace in qualifying, only posting a 5th place finish.
Par rapport à l'an dernier, cette année nous avons choisi de courir avec un...
For this year we've chosen to race with an Ultra 300X because we had a lot of reliability problems with the Sea-Doo. The aim will be to make sure we finish every race without any technical issues, and to place as well as possible in each race so as to finish the season with as many points as possible and to ultimately win another world title.
D'être le mieux placé possible sur chaque manche pour avoir le maximum de points à la fin du championnat et gagner le championnat.
But the Frenchmen have to take into consideration Yusuf Al Abdul Razak of Kuwait. Last year's slalom champion, Al Abdul Razak is back in the fray, fit, ready, and determined to cause an upset here in Italy. And then there's another Frenchman, Jeremy Perez, who finished qualifying in second position. In the freestyle, there are 8 riders. Among the top contenders is former world champion Valerio Calderoni of Italy, Nas Floriancic of Slovenia, his brother Rok Floriancic, in the ski division GP1, newcomer Tiago Sousa is the one to look out for. The Portuguese rider is the newly crowned European champion, having beaten Jeremy Prix here at the European Championship in Viverone. Back to the Aquabike Tour is Michael Prix, the eldest of the prolific and talented Prix family of racers. He's been away for more than a year, but the former world champion is hungry to get back to his winning ways.
If I'm not ready, physical, it's not important because in my head I'm strong, and when you're a winner in your head, you're still a winner in your head. So when I open my back, it's for him.
Can he avenge his brother Jeremy's loss to Tiago at the European Championship?
Nacho, Thiago is very, very good friend. We have a good fun together, but when you are on a bike, it is like a war, you know?
Despite his absence, Michael managed to nab the pole position in qualifying, setting the pace ahead of Heat 1. Then there's Alberto Monti. The veteran Italian is always a contender in the ski division, and he'll be a force to reckon with here in Viverone. The main contender for the ski division GP1 is world number 2, Nacho Armillas.
Tiago.
I'm sure that Tiago, Michael, and Alberto Monti will try to pass me, but it'll be hard for them because I think I can put in a very good performance here.
Muy buen trabajo hoy.
In the ladies, the favorite is world number 3, Pia Sumer.
I will do my best and try to pass as many as possible boys, so yeah, I will try to finish in top 5, but it's gonna be very hard.
But first, Sumer will have to beat the other ladies, Jennifer Menard and Marta Sorrentino. Riders were ready for the first ski heat of 2013. The ski division GP1 Heat 1 is on. Michael Prix takes the lead at the start with Nacho Armillas right up there with him, followed by Tiago Sousa, who also makes a blistering start to the all-shot boy. Michael Prix gets to the turn first, leading the trio on the opening lap. Michael Prix constantly checking behind him to keep tabs of his friend and rival, Armillas. The young Spaniard is giving it his all on the top long straight, going full throttle as he overtakes Michael Prix to take the lead. Top-notch drama right from lap 1. Armillas gets into the double track alternate course in the lead. Next to him on the next track is Alberto Monti. Tiago Sousa lagging behind already as the European champion struggles out there. Alberto Monti comes out of the parallel course, having moved up into 3rd place ahead of Tiago Sousa, who's bumped down to 4th. The top 3, Armillas in the lead, Prix chasing him with Monti right behind them. Michael Prix is in trouble, what a shame, on the first race back. Alberto Monti nabs second place behind Armillas. Prix gets towed off the circuit. In the ladies, Pia Sumer is in the lead ahead of Menard and Sorrentino. Menard is in second place among the ladies ahead of Marta Sorrentino. Thiago Sousa in third place, followed by Pontus Anderson. Behind them is Lucas Pinar. Trouble for Thiago Sousa now. The Portuguese rider slows down but quickly collects himself and gets back into the race. Armillas is virtually unchallenged up in the lead. Alberto Monti is the only one still anywhere near him. Armillas is the winner of Heat 1, Monti runner-up, Sousa manages third place. In the ladies, Pia Sumer so near the finish, but her bike breaks down, giving the win to Jennifer Menard. Looks like she just lost all power. Disappointment for Michael Prix.
I don't know, I think maybe engine or something in engine. Because in the beginning of the race, on the whole shot, I was first. And he goes slow a little bit. After in the first laps, he directly stopped and he cannot start. My mechanical is not here, so it will be hard. Hope I can restart tomorrow, but I think it will be impossible.
Heat 1 results. Armillas on top, Monti runner-up, Sousa third. Heat 2, Pontus Anderson gives us a course description.
The course, I really like it. It's got a long alternative track here. It's a 6-buoy split and a real nice slalom section here. We're going to have a rolling start. We're going to come from here, and then we have 2 hold shot buoys, lay around here somewhere, go around them and into the alternative tracks here. I like the outside track more because it's easier to go into. The inside alternative is always a little bit more choppy because of the waves coming from this side. More narrow, but it's better to pass when you have the strength. You can go in the inside and pass a guy if it's possible. Out on this backstretch, probably going to be some passing there too, because it's a little bit hard to go around this last red one here. So one maybe go quite hard, and then another one goes wide, and it's just going to depend on the waves. One maybe get flat water and gets real nice speed there. So the track is pretty close to the shore, and it's going to be good for the audience as well.
Heat 2 is underway. Great start from Armillas, Monti and Sousa. Monti and Armillas going neck and neck. Sousa then catches up with Monti and overtakes him on the outside. Going into the alternate track, Sousa takes the inside lane. Armillas goes for the outside. Exiting the alternate track, Sousa takes the lead from Armillas. Now, world number 2 Armillas is in second, trying to catch Sousa while fending off Alberto Monti behind him. In the ladies, Pia Sumer in the lead, trying to make up for a disastrous 0 points exit from Heat 1. Michael Prix made it to Heat 2 with an Aquabike borrowed from Alberto Monti. Marta Sorrentino in third among the ladies, behind Sumer and Menard. Thiago Sousa in the lead, but misfortune strikes and he comes to a standstill trying to figure out what went wrong. That puts Nacho Armillas back in the lead. And the Spaniard does it. Armillas is the Italian Grand Prix champion, winning both heats. Alberto Monti is runner-up. In third place, Lucas Pinar of Czech Republic. There he is, the man of the hour, Nacho Armillas. men's world standings sees Armias on top.
Perfect weekend, hope that in China and Qatar and Abu Dhabi can be like this because it's amazing.
In the ladies, although Sumer won Heat 2, it was a surprise result as Jennifer Menard takes the overall Grand Prix win ahead of Sorrentino and Sumer. In the freestyle category, there was a field of 8 talented riders from all over the world. First out was 15-year-old Semen Pfeifman. He had a strong routine. Ruslan Mikhailov of Ukraine was up after that, ending with a no-hands backflip. Next up was another Russian, Arseny Matantsev, who put in a solid show in his Aquabike World Championship debut. Another Russian, Alexander Kurumshin, number 10, with a series of backflip and 360 combos. Serbian Alexander Petrovic does a high-energy performance, ending with his signature paralyzer. Former world champion Valerio Calderoni was up with a local Italian support behind him. Calderoni was in fine form, loving every minute as he wowed the crowd with a great routine. He was followed by Nas Florjancic, the 2012 world champion. In yet another flourishing display, the Slovenian showed why he's world champion. But the best was saved for last as qualifying winner Rok Florjancic took to the water, ready to show everyone what it's all about. Rok's performance and the entire crowd spellbound, and he once again proved himself a cut above the rest. A 10 backflip series was the perfect ending to a near flawless routine. Rok is the overall Grand Prix winner. Nas accepts the trophy for his brother. It was time for the runabout GP1. Teddy Ponce was competing with a custom-built Sea-Doo.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Teddy Ponce, je suis français, je fais partie du team Audemars.
Hi, I'm Teddy Ponce for France, racing for Team Audemars. I'm a 3-time world champion and 4-time French champion. I won the Carriagette 2 years ago with Yamaha. Now for the Aquabike World Championship, I race with a Sea-Doo RXD. We've made a lot of modifications to this RXD to increase the overall performance of the bike consistently throughout the season. We've modified the level of the front hull, and we've also pulled it down to create a lower center of gravity. We've modified the hood, replaced this handlebar, all meant to compact the weight more. The hull has seen some considerable work and is now polyester. That's meant to compress the hull and make it faster on the water. Then, when it comes to the engine, we've made modifications throughout. The pistons, the compressor, the transmission, and we did a lot of work on the turbines, all of which was to increase the performance of this jet ski.
Et aussi au niveau de la turbine pour avoir un meilleur rendement au niveau du jet.
Final preparations were made as the big guns of Runabout took to the water for Heat 1, and the crowds lined the shore to watch the action unfold. The start was given and the boats charged all out to the all-shot boy. Le Mans was in the lead early, and Yusuf Al Abdul Razak passed Jeremy Perez to move into second place. At the back of the field, Andrei Wisniewski plows into Lorenzo Benaglia. Le Mans goes into the parallel course in the lead. Abdul Razak picks the inside lane, taking those turns tight and riding hard. Abdul Razak has it. He comes out of the alternate track firmly in the lead, leaving 10-time world champion Le Mans in his wake. Denny Pons is in third place in front of Jeremy Perez. Denny Pons slows down. He's in trouble. Perez moves up to third. Abdul Razak quickly opens his lead, leaving such accomplished world champions as Lemoine, Midori, and Fracasso looking like amateurs behind him. Disappointment for Fracasso. He's out of the race with an engine problem as reliability issues creep up again for the Italian. Trouble also for Angelo Bertozzi. That moves Christophe Vernet into fourth spot. Francois Midori is off the pace in fifth position, the defending world champion trying to cut the gap with the leading riders. Meanwhile, Abdul Razak is starting to overtake the back of the field. Here he overtakes Frank Marchal. Le Mans does everything in his power to try and catch Abdul Razak, but it's beyond his reach, and he does well to at least hold off a spirited challenge from Jeremy Perez. Aubernay breaks down. That puts Midori into fourth, but the world champ is still lapped by Abdul Razak. The winner of Heat 1, Abdul Razak. Runner-up, Cyril Lemoine. The Runabout Heat 1 results. Heat 2, the start of the deciding race. Abdul Razak once again off to a screaming start, leaving the field in his wake right off the bat. Lemoine is in second as the Kuwaiti takes the all-shot boy in the lead. Jeremy Perez in third place. The Kuwaiti looks relaxed and comfortable, leading the race. Midori, coming out of the alternate course, is overtaken by Fracasso. Midori drops to sixth place. Abdul Razak is now so far ahead, he takes the black penalty boys on every lap, just in case he might have missed a boy. Breakdown for Cyril Lemoine. That ends his hopes for this Grand Prix. Jeremy Perez moves up to second. Fracasso also out. Midori, now in fourth, takes the yellow track, trying to overtake Anderson to move into third. And the winner of both heats and the overall Italian Grand Prix, Yusuf Al Abdul Razak of Kuwait. Perez second. Midori passes Anderson at the end to finish the race in third place. The world standings after Viverone, Yusuf Al Abdul Razak on top with 50 points, then Perez, followed by Midori.
I feel amazing. I'm happy to get the #1 trophy for in the name of Kuwait. Everyone helped, do their thing, and all of us, as teamwork, got where we are.
That brings to a close the Italian Grand Prix in Viverone. See you in China when the UIM-ABP Aquabike World Championship returns to Liuzhou.